Hello and welcome to the Bloodline. This is inspired by Mount and Blade. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, I actually played this on the channel, I don't even know how long ago, but I played the demo version of it, and it was basically just an arena fight to showcase some of the wonderful combat concepts. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just go straight on in. We're going to be calling this Mustard 1. Yeah, because I have no idea, and I just name it after some kind of condiment or whatever. Anyway, here we go. Straight on into the world, and almost immediately you're going to have to pick a weapon type of some kind, and you can, of course, design your very own character, however you want him to be. And yeah, you can obviously... Oh, look at that! Oh, we could be a goblin! We could be a goblin. No, we're not going to do that. I would like to actually see how many... Oh, there are some weird skin tones. Okay, that's great. I love that. Okay, let's do something like this. This seems pretty fun. Oh, wow. Okay, whoa. Wait a minute. Smurf Town? Are we going to Smurf Town? I think we are going to Smurf Town. I think that sounds like a great idea. What about the hair color? Can we actually get a unique hair color? That looks terrible. Oh, my. Yeah, my own... Oh, wait, this is slightly better. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm liking that, actually. There we go. Absolutely perfect. Okay, and we also have, like, leg size. Look at that. Chonk. Yeah, there we go. Massive head. No, let's make the head really small. Massive arms. There we go. Massive torso. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this game, as you can quite clearly tell. This is absolutely hilarious. And obviously you got your voice pitch and all that wonderful stuff. And then you have your facial hair, head, eyebrows, and all that wonderful stuff too. I have no idea what I'm going to be going for, to be honest. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. But there you go. We're just going to do something along these lines, and we'll just create a character. There we go. Welcome to the Bloodline. The Bloodline is an open-ended experience where you create the character that you want to play as. There are hundreds upon hundreds of spells and skills to unlock, allowing you to craft the exact class you have in mind. Nearly every action you do is rewarded to cater to everyone's playstyle. Want to just craft weapons and build your village? Go for it! Want to avoid crafting altogether and focus on melee combat? No worries, play the way you want to play. There is no singular way the game is meant to be played. Right now the game is mostly an open world playground where you can roam freely, earn experience in whatever way possible, and unlock more fun skills to use in this big playground. As development continues, more of the story will be added and segments of the continent will become available. Please keep in mind that this is early development and you will run into bugs. Alright, yeah, obviously this is a solo developer as well, by the way. I don't know whether you noticed or realized that, but yes, it is a solo developer. I'm just very quickly going to go over to the FOV because I personally have a huge motion problem with FOV, so it's super nice that we actually have an insane amount of FOV available. Actually, it goes all the way up to 150, so if you are playing on, I don't even know, ultra wide, I don't know whether it even supports ultra wide, but yeah, there is that available to you if you want that. Anyway, we can actually save here as well, so I'm just going to do overwrite save. There we are. Absolutely perfect. And there we have it. Alright, so we are now available to do things. We can actually run around and yeah, there are all kinds of skills that you can gain just by doing things. For example, as you saw just there, my jumping increased to level 2. And that is indeed a thing that you are going to be, you're going to be getting. So anyway, I don't really need to know about any of this stuff. Thank you very much. But yeah, what we do want to do is we want to make sure that we check our gear. And there you go. We're going to be equipping our gear. I absolutely look ridiculous. I look very funny indeed. We're just going to be taking all this stuff. This is free gear. Free, free food, which is extremely important because food actually regenerates your HP or it heals you, and it is going to be very useful for us as we, adventure into the various dungeons and tombs and all kinds of crazy manners of things. So yeah, there's also climbing in this game, by the way. So look at this. I can literally climb on the sides of buildings and things like that, which is absolutely incredible. Bear in mind, of course, you are limited by the amount of stamina that you have, which is, of course, going to be a pretty big deal. But I'm just going to go down there. There we go. That was easy enough, wasn't it? And I have actually no idea where I'm even going right now. What I need to do is I need to go to the blacksmith and actually get a weapon. So I'm thinking I don't even know where I should go. I should probably go down there, shouldn't I? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump down here, grab onto the wall just before I'm about to get absolutely splattered against the ground. And then we're just going to go straight on down here. Hello there, groundskeeper. What's wrong? Okay, I could get up there. Oh, retrieve his hat. Where is his hat? There's his hat. There it is. Oh, wow. Okay, that's hilarious. So, basically, this is a climbing mission, of course. I actually wonder whether I'm going to be able to do this. My jumping has been increased to level 3 already. Yeah, I'm kind of a jumpy person when it comes to playing in these kinds of games. I generally tend to jump around almost all the time, so this is going to be quite funny. Anyway, there he is. I'm going to attempt to get it, sir. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to be honest. Can I... Okay. Wall running skill. Okay, well that's not actually what I wanted to do. Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm just going to leave it for now until I learn a little bit more about how to do that stuff. I understand how to do it when I'm falling, but I don't know how to actually climb, you know what I mean? Anyway, hello there. I want to restore this to its former glory. That's all, thanks Pembroke. And here is the fellow that allows us to cook and everything. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Thank you very much. And no, that's not my sort of thing. Okay, so what about this fellow right here? Hello there. Yeah, so this is a mining and smelting tutorial. So, yeah, you want to try a hand at smithing, mining even? You can find mining outcrops just about everywhere during your travels. You just have to know where to look. They can be found near hillsides or exposed rock. Rarer materials will be found in hard-to-reach areas like caves or high up. Okay, sounds good. To start you off, I'd suggest looking for coal outcrops. They're extremely common, so you shouldn't have any issue finding them. I suggest going to the lake. Alright, so obviously there are a huge amount of different things that you're going to be able to pick up, like quests and tasks and so on and so forth. And I'm just going to tell this guy to get to the point, and we can get a weapon. So here you go. There's a number of different weapons you can pick from immediately. You can pick from short sword, throwing hatchet, great sword, and spear. I'm going to be choosing the spear. I personally really enjoy the spear. I think it's super fun to use, and hopefully I'll be able to utilize it relatively decently. Now, I'm actually wondering how I'm supposed to get that fellow's hat, but I'm not sure whether it's really necessary too much, is it? Anyway, there we go. I was actually able to do that. Oh, that's a fishing spot. Oh, I want to do fishing. Oh, I love fishing in games like this. Look at the fishing spot and interacting will... Initiate the fishing minigame. Yes. Ah, okay. It's telling me about the open world now. So yes, the world of the Bloodline is split into two perspectives. The perspective you're currently in, character perspective, and an overworld, top-down perspective. You can enter the overworld at any time by using the radial menu and selecting the map icon at the bottom. For a more immersive experience, you can also walk to the area's bounds where you'll be prompted to leave the area and enter the overworld. Alright, so let's fish. To catch a fish, simply click the left mouse button when the fish icon is between the two gold bars. A successful click will increase your fishing meter. If you manage to click when the fish is on the green bar in the very middle, you'll execute a critical pull, making the fishing meter increase by a large amount. You also gain bonus fishing experience each time you get one, which will be rewarded if you catch the fish. Missing a hit will decrease your fishing meter, and so on and so forth. Some areas offer rare and unique fish which can be sold or used in cooking recipes. The rarer the fish, the more difficult it will be to catch. And some NPCs know of some good fishing spots. Okay, so let's have a look and see how this works. Okay, I got a critical. Whoa. Okay, I'm apparently very good at this somehow. Okay. Well, that's hilarious. Look at that. This is so fun. Okay, you know, okay, so here's the funny thing. If I was by myself right now and I wasn't actually recording, I would probably just stand here. Wait a minute. Can I not fish anymore? Am I not allowed to fish anymore? Oh, I wanted to fish over and over again. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, there's also a bunch of building that you can do in this game, too. Oh. Okay, what's actually going on here? Ah, the MPs. Okay, that's a bug. All right, yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. I'm just going to overwrite the save here real fast, and then we're just going to load the selected save. So basically, sometimes what happens is the game... Yes, the game bugs out a little bit, and you're just going to need to reload your save, and then it's going to be absolutely fine again. Obviously, this is very much early access. You do need to bear that in mind, and you can even, well, you too can play the game. By the way, it's not just me being able to play it; everyone can play it because it has been released into early access, and there's a link in the description if you want to check that out. Anyway, so basically, what I can do now is I can build certain things, and she wants me to build some stick fences, and I do have the ability to do that. So as you can see, we have a stick fence here. I'm not sure why it's bugging out so dramatically with its placement. Bit weird for it to do that, but it doesn't really matter. And I think haven't I already done that? Did I already do 5? I'm actually not entirely sure. I think I already did 5. So there you go, we did it. I've built those fences. There we go, fantastic. And look at that, I actually gained some reputation in this area as well. I think you need to come up with a name for your village. Oh, look at this. You can do this at the village overview board outside the stronghold gates. Originally, the village was named Ironhaven. If you want to keep that name, then we can move on. You can change that name at any time. I'll go change the name. All right, yeah, I want to change the name. Where is... Ah, there it is. There is the board. I very much appreciate the fact that we have some... we have some icons that tell me where to go and everything. So basically, you can randomize the name if you so desire. So you can make it Fairywell, Harmstead, Tenby, Welldrake, Lostmire, and so on and so forth. But we're going to be calling this Reformia because obviously this is me. So we're going to just, you know, take that. Also, there are huge amounts of different classes available here. You can be a Necromancer, Druid, Engineer, Mage, Hunter, Warrior, Thief, Priest, and, well... Blood Mage, Bard, and Fisherman person as well. So yeah, there's also that. But there's a number of other classes, of course, that no doubt are not included on there. And this is a plot here. You can build your own house. You can build your village up as and when you like. And the adventure begins. Oh, hello. These are goblins. Okay, so let's just try and kill the goblins as best we can. By the way, you can remove and indeed turn off the damage numbers. You don't have to include the damage numbers on your screen if you don't want them. Personally, for me, I quite like it because then it actually tells me a little bit more about how I can defeat the opponent. And there you go. We actually defeated all of the goblins. Very nice indeed. And we actually completed the quest. We can now return to Jeffrey. And can I not eat that? No, I can't eat that. Oh, well, never mind. But yeah, this is basically just a way for you to learn a little bit more about the combat system and everything. And yeah, also I leveled up, so let's actually do something about that, shall we? So if you select the level up on the radial menu, you're then going to get this screen, which allows you to level up your health, which increases your health regeneration rate and allows you to throw objects with more force, and obviously gives you a permanent increase to your health. Or you can get mana regen, so you can get mana regen or increase permanently to that, or you can increase your stamina regeneration rate. I'm going to go for stamina regeneration rate because that is just, in my opinion, the most important thing. I think that's the most important thing. You don't have to agree, of course. You can do whatever you so desire. Otherwise, there's a bunch of different skill trees available here too. I'm going to be going for melee here, and I'm going to go for spears, and we're going to be speccing into Pierce of Ficles? I have no idea. No idea how to say that. And yeah, what we're going to do is hopefully we'll be able to take that from our skill book and put that on my bar. And there you go. So we now have that on the bar. Now bear in mind that you won't be able to use this ability until you activate the numbers on your hotbar. And that's a bug as well, as far as I'm aware. It's very much it's very minor, because what you can do, of course, is you can just press Control, and look, the numbers have now appeared. So before the numbers are there, you're not going to be able to use that ability. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And here's the ability. Boom! It's just a massive thrust ahead. It's very, very fun to use. And there we go. I changed the name of the village. Fantastic! You're one step closer to starting your own little village. Let's get to the fun part. Let's start with something simple, a building that won't take too much material. Let's go with a bakery, just some pine wood, stone, and some wheat to get the bakers started. Head out into the area in front of the stronghold. There are plenty of open plots where you can assign a building to be constructed. Simply approach one of the signs and choose bakery. Once you've started the construction, return to me and we can plan out how to gather the resources. Alright, so obviously, as you see here, I'm earning achievement after achievement after achievement. I'd actually like to see Steam achievements for this, but obviously that's not really a... who cares? You know, that's not really a big deal, but I would like to see that. Anyway, as you can see, we have these things for the Wizard's Tower if we wanted to do that. But look at the amount of things that you're going to be able to build. Yeah, there's a massive amount. So what do we want to build? Well, we want to build a baker, and there's the baker. And you can see here that we need 100 pine logs, 50 wheat, and 25 stone. So let's start the construction on that, and then we can return to her. So you can see here that there are so many different things that you can do, because obviously it is not just this. This is not the only thing you can do. This is not a construction building simulator kind of game. It allows you to do that, but you can do huge amounts of other things too. It's absolutely incredible. Anyway, not to worry, I'll help you with some of the resources with this construction job. Here, take all of this. It should get you most of the way there. You'll just need to gather a bit of each resource. You'll just need 30 more pine, 10 more stone, and 15 more wheat. Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm not really going to be able to do that at the moment, so what I'm actually going to do instead is I'm just going to go back to Jeffrey. Yeah, it's giving me the tutorial again, as you can quite clearly tell. So there are a couple of things that are a little bit rough, but as far as I'm aware, the developer has taken note of all of them because, you know, let's face it, it's a solo effort, and this is a massive, massive game to make by yourself. Let's face it, you know. Anyway, here we go. Seeing that you can handle yourself, perhaps it is time for you to make the pilgrimage to the steps of Esros. It's a pilgrimage site, or at least it was. Now it is more of a ruin, only visited every few decades by the Harbinger bloodline. Usually the next in line Harbinger is brought to the steps by the current one, but your father is no longer with us. To my knowledge, you will be the first Harbinger to do the pilgrimage alone. Nothing to fret, however. It was purely ceremonial. There are no dangers awaiting you at the steps. Well, where are the steps? They overlook the Elder Glen Woods just north of here. Head there and make your way to the top of the steps. The shrine at the top is your goal. Oh, and before you go, you'll need a better way of getting there than on your feet. Take Ferguson. He may not be the most noble steed, but it beats walking. Alright, so we now have a horse available. I actually have no idea how that is supposed to work. But yeah, we apparently have a horse available. So wait a second. How do I actually climb? That's the question that I want to know. Is this how we climb? Yeah, this is how we climb right here. Okay, so this is me climbing. I am not going to be able to make it up here, I don't think. Did I... No, I did not make it. Okay, well, I think I can make it. I just need to wait a little bit longer. And then, okay, so basically, climbing is space and then space again, as far as I'm aware. So if you have trouble climbing, I think that's how you do it. I'm still a little bit up in the air about it, but yeah, let me see if I can actually do that. Yeah. It is actually jumping and then space once again, and then you should be absolutely fine. And there we go. I actually got it. Wonderful. And we have now climbed a total of 25 meters. So I'm actually just going to jump down here once again. Shouldn't take too much damage. Or any. Nope. There we go. We didn't take any damage at all. Have you managed to reach my hat just yet? Yes, here it is. Oh, wow, you did get it. Thank you so much, Harbinger. Yes, I'm the Harbinger and the savior of the world, but I got your hat for you, sir. You know what? It would mean the world to me if you kept the hat. I'd love to keep it. I can't wait to tell my little girls that the Harbinger is wearing the hat they made. Okay, so look at this. Now I'm going to get to put on my amazing new hat. Look at that. Look at how amazing that hat is. I really cannot imagine how incredibly intimidating we must look now, especially to all the goblins and bloodthirsty enemies that we're going to be facing at some point. Anyway, here's an artificer right here as well. And obviously you're gonna get to do a little bit of a task for him potentially. I'll be back with the items. There we go. In other words, a magnifying lens we have available, as well as delivering some copper ore and all that wonderful stuff. And there's a bunch of other tasks that you can potentially do in this place, but because I've leveled up, I'm going to be doing that once again. So we have, I think, 1 skill point to spend. Oh, we got two. Okay, hello there. We got 2 points to spend. I think I'm probably going to be going for increased stamina and then increased health. I think that seems pretty good to me. Okay, and otherwise, apart from that, we want to go into our skill tree. We want to try to increase our spears just that much more. So what do we want to go for? Smack your spear downwards, nailing an enemy's head, making them dizzy. Slash your spear in front of you, defying gravity as you slash. That could be fun. Quickly rip your spear. Yeah, I'd actually like to go for this. Prophet Spear. Seems fun, right? I think that seems fun, so let's just do that. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go to the spell book, and then we can just put that on number 2. All right, so yeah, I think it's about time that I show you the overworld, right? Yeah, the overworld. So basically, you just go into your radio menu, or you, as you no doubt saw in the tutorial, you can walk to the edge of your area. And as you can see, this is my stronghold at the moment. And you could basically just, you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere you want. Obviously, it's probably not the best idea to go into the mountains because there's not much over there at the moment. But there's a bunch of other things that you can do. For example, Timberland there. See all the location names? You can visit any and all of those locations. Just travel to them, and when you're close enough, you'll be able to set up camp and drop down into the area. Now, bear in mind that when you are on the overworld, time passes much faster, and obviously, as you can see here, there are many more features coming into the overworld. For example, caravans, ambushes, and large-scale combat events. So do bear that in mind. Otherwise, we have a lake over there. That is actually where I need to go for something, as far as I remember. There's also Tomb of the Betrayer. I might like to go over to Tomb of the Betrayer. I think that sounds like a pretty fun idea. Are we actually riding that horse? Didn't he give me a horse? How do I actually ride the horse? I have no idea. I really have no idea how that's going to work. Yeah, well, I have a stone spear at the moment, so it's not actually that amazing or anything. Ah, here we go. Detailed stats. In your travels, you have done all of these things 0 times, because it's not working right now by the looks of things, but maybe that's just because I'm on the overworld map. That may in fact be the case. So, yeah, we're just going to move over here to Tomb of the Betrayer. Hopefully I'm not going to have to do this in the nighttime, because let's face it, goblins are probably going to be very, very vicious in the nighttime. And yeah, I absolutely love the combat system in this game as well. You've already kind of seen a little bit of it when we defeated those 5 goblins, but yeah, obviously it's a little bit different, but very much dependent on what kind of enemies you're going to be fighting. So let's go into camp. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now, I don't know whether I am liking the damage numbers. I think I like the damage numbers, but obviously it does reduce the immersion. So let me know what you think about the damage numbers, because I think it's kind of cool to have them, because it does in fact give you additional insight and information about where you can, well, how much damage you're actually dealing and how many hits it actually takes to kill an opponent. But if they have health, does it matter? You know, if they have a health bar, that's already kind of telling you how much damage you're dealing. So I'm not sure whether it's really necessary, but oh well. Whatever the case, I'm going to go into the tomb here. Boom. And here it is. Look at this. A completely new area for me to explore. And no doubt there are going to be a lot of beasties in here. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that want to murder me. And hello there. Yep, they see me. There's one right there. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being shot at? Oh yeah, I'm being shot at as well. Okay, so, oh, this guy, oh, wow, okay, yeah, this guy is a goblin bonker. I'm doing massive damage to him. By the way, there are critical hits that you can accomplish too. Wow, this is a lot of enemies. Okay, yeah, I've got to be super careful about this. Bear in mind that you do have the ability to make the game slow-mo, so that's also a pretty big deal. Okay, I should probably block this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should probably block some of these. But yeah, you can actually do critical strikes against opponents, and my spear proficiency has now increased quite dramatically. I didn't even use any of my skills. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I didn't even use any of my skills. Oh well, never mind. My health is regenerating relatively slowly, so you know what? I'm gonna take Gonna eat some of that bread. A small pouch of salt. I should not have eaten that. Glazed ham regenerates 150 HP. Let's just heal with some of these potatoes. I don't actually really need to do that because you can literally just wait. Or you can be good at combat, either way. There we go. That was easy enough, wasn't it? I actually wonder, can I loot these? No, I don't think so. Yeah, the enemies don't really carry too much loot. And if they do have loot, I think you automatically pick them up, so you're not really going to need to worry about that too much. I need to be a bit careful here because I really do not want to be put in a situation where I'm going to get absolutely clobbered. But I think I already did get clobbered quite hard, so yeah, there's that, isn't there? Anyway, we can explore the tomb a little bit more. And oh wow, that's a lot of enemies right there. Okay, I don't have much stamina. This is the reason why I wanted to spec into stamina as much as possible, because getting more stamina basically means that you can do everything that you want to do. You know, because if you don't have stamina, you can't sprint, you can't really jump, and I think attacking also reduces your stamina, so there's also that. Okay, let's just do some damage. Oh, I'm taking some damage from over here as well, look at that. Okay, we got a... Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that is a level 6. Okay, that is going to be harsh. Okay, I'm going to just try and eliminate this whelp over here first. There we go. Nice damage. Nice damage. Bear in mind, he's wearing armor as well. Yes. Oh, he was too slow. He was too slow to basically do anything against us right there. That was wonderful. And this is exactly the reason why, by the way, I have picked the spear. I initially started a character and that character was using a spear as well, and I just loved it so much that I didn't really want to try anything else. But yeah, we now have the opportunity to take some human bones because that's exactly what we love, and we're just going to be interacting with these little graves here because they do actually have some bronze keys that you can get from them, and they are quite useful potentially in case you come across a couple of chests. And look, slow motion. There's the slow motion right there. So you can activate slow motion at any time as far as I'm aware. I actually don't know whether there is a meter associated with it. But we're just going to be dealing some damage to this guy. There we go. Let's do that. Nice. Look at that. Look at those slashes. Boom. He's dead. He's out of there. And now we can hopefully kill this guy too, because I really do not want to die. There we go. He's out of there. Wonderful. So yeah, so you can actually do these kinds of things where you activate the slow-mo. I'm going to take the glazed ham now so we can regenerate our HP just that much faster. And we can continue to loot the tomb however we like. A bunch of skulls. Not sure if they're going to sell for anything, to be honest. I really have no idea whether they will. But there is... it doesn't seem like there's anything... Ah, hello there. Ah, I see. I see. So there is a pressure plate that opens up this gate over here. So let me see. Is there anything that I can actually place down on this? Maybe I can use a skull or something. I'm not sure whether... Huh. Can I... I can't put that on my bar. I'm going to assume that if I discard this... No, that doesn't make any difference. Okay, so I'm going to need to go over to maybe one of these things. Maybe the lid. Because I'm going to have to pick this up. Oh, wow. This is very heavy, as you can see. This is extremely heavy. Can I throw it? Yeah, I can, but very, very small amount. Yeah, this is the reason why you probably want to spec into health a little bit more, because your throwing skill is going to increase dramatically from this. But yeah, this is definitely a way to do it, but definitely not recommended. This is not a recommendation from me. Can I actually use my skill to attack this? No, I cannot. Oh, I'm moving super fast now with this. Oh, okay, that's an exploit and a half, isn't it? Okay, wait a minute. Is it not working? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, that does not work. Ah, there we go. Now it's working. Fantastic. Whew. That was a little bit worrying. Hopefully it's not going to bug out any more than it already has. There we go. Fantastically. Wonderful. Okay, so hopefully we can now do some damage to these goblins. I actually leveled up, so I probably should have done that first of all. Oh, who's this? This is a... Oh, hello. A Lobgob. Yeah, well, he's doing massive damage. As you can see, I am also doing massive damage. Got this wonderful ability that only has a 5-second cooldown, so I'm very, very pleased about this. What is this thing? No idea. Goblin Mace. I just picked that up. Whoa, this guy had no idea what was about to befall him, as you can see. Murdered. Yeah, these fellows have no idea. Oh yeah, this is a really, really nice ability. Love it. Yes, get out the way. Get out the way. Thank you very much. And we've obviously got more things to explore around here. There's so much to do in this game. It's actually kind of incredible that it was indeed a solo development. And I've been following it for a long time on Twitter. It's been like over a year now, I think, something like that, since I first saw it. And it's... Oh, there's traps over there as well. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah. So there's going to be traps over there. And you know what? Before we venture any further, I'm going to end this episode off here. If you'd like to see more from me and the Bloodline, by all means, let me know. I think you can also change... Yeah, you can also go into third person if you so desire. It is meant to be played in first person, as you can quite clearly tell, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool how you can actually see your character a little bit. But yeah, anyway, if you want to see more from me in this game, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, you can check out the link in the description to go to the game's store page. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.